Hey guys, what's up? Today we are talking about the Precision Armament TiTrex 300Ti, a 30 cal suppressor, titanium, I believe it's titanium. It's 3D printed. It's got this, they have a special name for it, but this collar that has all the important information on it. The suppressor is pretty much like interchangeable. You can send it into them and get a different caliber. It's kind of weird. We can talk about that. You can look it up on their website. They have different front caps, brake style and regular style, and then it's open sourced hub in the back. This is a cool suppressor. We're going to shoot it on our 30 cal lineup, our 5.56/223 lineup. Not everything, but just the standard barrel lengths that people are going to have, as well as some 300 blackouts like this guy. Super quiet, fair warning, and really stinking cool. So let's jump into this and let's see how this guy sounded. Can't believe that works. That is seriously the quietest. I think that is the quietest 300 Blackout I put together. I mean, that's what you want. That kind of quiet. Just click it. That's typewriter quiet, dude. Tell you what, that guy works. And that's with the not e-brake, that's with the brake front cap. That's how this guy should sound. And now that this gun's running, I'm juiced, man. This is sick. This is sick. Very sick. All right, guys. So hopefully you were able to get somewhat of a taste of what this suppressor sounds like. Extremely quiet, in my opinion, in my experience so far. This guy on its specific 30 cal host on 5.56. I will be honest with you. This was a little loud on the 7.5 inch build. Very loud on the 11.5 inch. It did all right. It actually did all right. And then on the Jackal is an excellent, in my experience, an excellent suppressor host. You can tune that thing down. Even on the 11.5, we have the Rifle Speed Gas Works, whatever. Those have big nomenclature for it, but basically they're adjustable gas block thing. Fantastic, best one that I've ever used in my life as far as putting on a regular AR-15. The Jackal has a piston system and it's adjustable. Very, very good. This little guy, this 7.5 inch 300 Blackout build that we finally got put together and I think is running right. We've had issues with it feeding before and I think that's really just a magazine issue. I think it's sitting there with subs right on the bleeding edge of cycling or not cycling. It is super quiet, super enjoyable. You're not getting gassed out, and that could be a combination of a bunch of stuff. We have a Griffin Armament specific bulk air group in here that's made to mitigate gas. We have a gas mitigating charging handle from Breek Arms. So we have a bunch of gas mitigating stuff going on, but this is not gassing me out and not being excessive in any way. On none of the platforms was it excessively gassy. On the 308, we have the 20-inch 308. It was hitting me in the face, but that was the charging handle, not the gases. And I wasn't like burning it down necessarily, but you know, I was giving it a fair shake. I mean, if this guy will cycle, let's just do 6 rounds and we can see if it's gassing me out. Let's get in here close and tight and you can see. Nope, that didn't even work. See, if I talk nice, if I say nice things about my guns, they take it personally and then they try to prove me wrong and not work. Yeah, that was 6 rounds like a typewriter, and this guy just fiddled around, didn't lock back, but didn't gas me out in any way, shape, or form. Extremely quiet. So that's my conclusion. Keep this guy in his 30 cal wheelhouse. Everything that I shot it on, I put the proper front caps on. Try to give everybody a tasting of the regular front cap and the brake front cap. If you do that, you'll get your best results. The 30 cal one, obviously, it's probably going to sound better sticking with 30 cal. On the 6.5, it sounded great. And again, that was with the 6.5 front cap. I would take that hunting any day of the week. This guy is so stupid lightweight. You're not going to notice it on the front of your gun. It's only 6-something inches long. With the brake and everything on there, it's like, I think it's 6 1/4. It's a regular size can. It's not a cake can. It's not huge. For what it does though, it's excellent. On the 30-06, it's perfect. On the 3, everything 30 cal was fantastic. The 6.5 was great. 5.56, I would love to see what their 5.56 version is, because if this works as well in its wheelhouse as a 30 cal gun, I can only imagine what their 5.56 gun's gonna sound like. Now, one little caveat to throw out there: this should be shot the way that I shot it. This is my understanding of it. If you've got an FRT or you have, a fully fun gun, you could do some bursts. They say this is not made for that. They have specific cans or different lines that are more robust, made to handle high volumes of fire. This is made for exactly what I did. You come out in here, you shoot, you have fun, maybe you go hunting, you do some stuff. You could even do like competitions and stuff, but you're not doing full auto fire. All right, hopefully that makes sense. With the explosion of FRTs nowadays, that actually might be something people need to understand and consider. If you want to go burn something down, don't do it with one of these kind of cans. This is not made for full auto stuff or belt feds or whatever. This is made for quote unquote normal people. Probably going to get kickback for that, but that's what it's made for. Keep it in that wheelhouse and it does excellent. Keep it in this stupid quiet 300 Blackout setup. I don't know that I have shot anything else quieter than that. That is stupid quiet. Anyway, guys, I hope you found that fun. Hope you found it interesting. Thank you, Precision Armament, for sending this thing out. They did send it out, if I didn't already say that. So I really appreciate that. But they've already said it's mine to do with whatever I want to do. So I don't have to send it back. I don't have to make them happy so I can keep it. I get to say what I want to say. That's why I am saying 5.56. I would be interested to see what their 5.56 version sounds like, because it was a little loud, but granted, that was on a 7.5-inch gun. I only know 1 or 2 suppressors that actually sound good on a 7.5-inch gun. And that's hard to do. Keep it on those 11.5, 14.5, and 16-inch guns, and it's fine. And keep it with a proper front cap, and it'll be fine. Anyway, guys, I would love to hear you guys' opinions and thoughts, more or less your experiences. Opinions are great, but everybody has them. Experiences are only those people who have actually used these things. I would love to hear what you have thought of it. If you've used it, pros and cons that you have come across. Let's help each other out. If there's something we need to watch out for, absolutely put that down there. And if there's some specific niche that you have found that this works well for you, share that, because other people need to know that stuff. This is the whole point of having a community of people, is not to safeguard and gatekeep information, but to spread information around so people can better make decisions if they're looking at buying something like this, and to better know how to use it the way that it's supposed to be used. All right, that's what we're trying to do here. That's our mission. That's our goal. All right, y'all be good to be safe. I really appreciate you guys, and hopefully we'll catch you next time. See ya.